I am Nat Ellison.
I'm Diego Godoy.
I'm Caden Heitzman from Calvert Christian School in Hollister, California, and today we will be performing the Noose by Abbott and Castello. You have a reservation for Ted Higgins' party?
Oh yes, sir, the best table. It's already ready. This way, please.
Excuse me, just beat it.
Here you are, gentlemen.
Thank you. Serve the food.
But your guests haven't arrived.
Well, the guests will be a little late. Just serve the food.
But the food will get cold.
When the food gets cold, bring him back in the kitchen and bring some more food out. Then just put on the bill. That's all.
That's all.
Very well, sir.
You certainly picked a nice place to run a big bill.
High class, eh?
Oh, very.
Wonderful boy will eat up. Eat plenty. It's our last meal before jail.
Okay, this place is pretty gorgeous.
Wonderful.
Look at that wall over there.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that a beautiful wall?
Beautiful.
You know that wall reminds me of?
What?
That wall over there.
Oh, stop. A wall's a wall. Suppose you went over there and bored a hole in that wall.
Okay, I'll go over there and bore a hole in that wall.
Why? Why would you go over there and bore a hole in that wall?
I'm not going to go over there and bore a hole in that wall.
Why would you go over there and bore a hole in that wall?
Look, Ted, you said to me, suppose I go over there and bore a hole in that wall. I was dopey enough to say I'll go over there and bore a hole in that wall. You can't put that blame on me.
That makes no difference.
Besides, if I want to leave this place, I don't go around boring holes in restaurants.
That's what I want to know.
You got excites for that.
Excites?
Excites. EXIT.
What makes you so dumb?
Oh, it comes naturally.
Sure. Suppose you're at a baseball field. What teams are playing?
I don't know.
Then what are you doing at the baseball field?
I don't know, you got me in there. Now get me out.
What's the first thing you buy at a baseball field?
A hot dog.
A hot dog. Ah.
Without mustard.
Nuh-uh. Mustard goes on the hot dog.
Not with mine.
Mustard is made for the hot dog.
Look, I don't like mustard.
Mustard and the hot dog go together.
Look, let them go together. I don't want to split on romance.
So, do you know that they spend thousands and thousands of dollars to put in factories just to manufacture mustard? Do you know that they employ thousands and thousands of workers just to manufacture mustard? Do you know that those workers take care of thousands and thousands of families, all on the account of mustard? And you, just because you don't like mustard, what do you want them to do? Close down all those factories, put all those people out of work?
So you mean to sit there and tell me that just because I don't eat mustard, I will close down a whole factory?
No, wait a minute.
Are you telling me that thousands of workers are making one little jar of mustard, just like this, for me?
No, wait a minute, you don't understand.
Well, you can tell them not to make anymore, because I'm not going to eat it.
All right, so you don't like it.
I like Worcestershire sauce.
You like what?
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce?
You can't even shave and no, I don't like mustard.
But you don't like mustard, eh?
No, I don't like it. I like Worcestershire sauce.
You don't know why you dislike it?
Look, I'm not putting anybody out of work.
That's what you're doing.
I am not putting people out of work.
All right, forget it.
Okay.
Sit there like a big dummy. I don't even know why I talk to you. You can't answer a question and
You said I was putting people out of work.
Men walking the streets, husbands walking the streets, doing nothing.
I am not putting any husband out on the street.
You don't even know what a husband is.
A husband's left for the sweetheart after the nerve was killed.
Listen, now no more remarks out of you. You can't answer a question and
Why don't you ask me a simple little easy question?
will you answer it?
Tiny one.
You have $5 in one pants pocket and $15 in the other pants pocket. What do you have?
Somebody else's pants on.
You won't answer the question.
Well, I ain't got no money. Why are you asking those questions for?
I'm not asking you. Tell me something. All right, quiet. Look here. Say you were 40 years old. Now wait a minute.
Who's 40? Who's 40?
Now wait a minute.
I'm a boy.
All right.
I'm a little boy.
Just pretend you're 40.
I am not 40.
Just say you were 40 and you're in love with, say, a 10-year-old girl. Now wait a minute before I finish it.
This is gonna be embarrassing.
Wait a minute.
I'm going around with a 10-year-old girl.
Just pretend you're 40 and you're in love with, say, a 10-year-old girl. Now you couldn't marry her, could you?
Not unless I come from the mountains.
Never mind that. Just say you were 40 and in love with a 10-year-old girl. You couldn't marry her, could you? So you wait, say, 5 years.
I wait 5 years.
Now you're 45 and the little girl's 15. Now you're only 3 times as old as that little girl, right? So you wait 15 years more. Now you're 60 and the little girl's 30. Now you're only 2 times as old as that little girl, right?
She's catching up.
Exactly that. say you were, or exactly, look here. So the question is, how long do you have to wait until you and the little girl are the same age? That, see, that's a simple question. Think hard.
I mean, the whole thing's ridiculous.
What's ridiculous about it?
If I keep waiting for her, she'll pass me up.
What do you mean?
Then she'll have to wait for me.
Oh, stop!
Fine then, if she won't wait for me, then I don't have to marry her.
Marry her?
She's a nice girl.
Wait a minute, do you know this girl?
No.
Then why should you marry a girl you don't even know?
Look, I asked you to ask me a simple one.
All right, a simple one. Every time I talk to you, I get a headache.
Ask me that question again, but slower.
Headaches is all I get when I talk to you.
Take an aspirin.
Take an aspirin. You are telling me to take an aspirin.
It's good for headaches.
Do you have a license to practice medicine? Doctors, they study, they spend their lives, they go to college to become doctors. And you tell me to take an aspirin.
When one friend has a headache, another friend tells him to take an aspirin. See, a simple little thing.
You have no business.
Fine, don't take an aspirin. You should take some Alka-Seltzer.
Never mind that, I'll take what I want. So, say you're at the Grand Central Station, New York City. Will you stop that, please? Just say you're at the Grand Central Station, New York City, and you buy a ticket. Where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere.
Then why did you buy the ticket?
Well, I didn't buy a ticket.
And what are you doing at the depot? There, see?
First the baseball game, now I'm in a depot. Why am I in a depot?
Stop blaming me for all these things. Do you know where you're going before you went in?
Fine, I'll find some place to go.
Find some place to go.
I'll go. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye? Where's bye-bye?
Where is bye-bye?
Where is bye-bye?
Someplace over there.
Where's over there?
Bye-bye.
Oh, stop! Can you please talk some sense?
Fine, I'll go to Baltimore. I don't want to go, but I'll go.
Baltimore. Why Baltimore? Out of all the cities in the United States, why Baltimore? What's the matter with Philadelphia?
Well, I got friends in Baltimore.
What if you have friends in Philadelphia?
Then I go to Philadelphia.
What happens to your friends in Baltimore?
We're not talking to them anymore.
What if you had a wife and your kids in Philadelphia?
Then I go to Chicago.
All right, come on, eat your shrimp, come here.
Hey.
Get over with.
Hey, don't push that into my mouth. Come on, you ain't paying for this stuff, and we're splitting half the stuff we ain't even gonna pay for.
All right, forget it. Wait a minute, just a minute. We got 15 minutes before the deadline.
15 minutes? Not that.
Get the waiter. Waiter, waiter.
Please be patient, gentlemen. The food is coming right away.
We don't want the food, just the check.
Even though we ain't gonna pay for it?
In that case, I'll call the manager.
I have a pertinent question. What happens to the people that don't pay their bill?
We send them to jail.
A service review, please.
You mean you refuse to pay?
Come, my good man, the patrol wagon.
Make sure to get a seat this time. Last time we had to stand up.
Come with me,